Hey there YouTube, this is Punk Rock Matt with another action figure review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the GC13 Kamen Rider Ghost Mugen Tamashii. Even though he was released in June, I got this guy just a few days ago, and I'll go into why towards the end of the review. I got him from HobbyLink Japan for $13.94, which is a great price. He is on sale, and he is still on sale and in stock if you are thinking about getting this guy. Alright, let's see how tall he is. We're looking at just about, maybe just under 6 inches. And, whoa. I'm going to say 15 centimeters. Here he is next to Kamen Rider Spectre, Deep Spectre, from the same series. Not exactly a size comparison as much as it is just, hey, look at how cool these guys look together. Here he is next to Figuarts Ghost. This is his default form if you're not familiar with Ghost. So, starts out like this, and his final evolution is this. He's a little bit taller, but nothing to, throw you off from using them in the same display, I don't think. Here he is next to Kamen Rider Wizard from the Wizard Action Please line. They're both like the gimmick line of Kamen Rider, and they're roughly the same height. And we got a 2-for-1. Here he is next to Marvel Legends Daredevil and the Power Rangers Legacy Red Wind Ranger. Well, let's take a look at that articulation. So first, his hood is articulated. You can put it up like that. Put it back down. His neck is articulated. We'll look at that in a second. He has a hinge and socket at the shoulder, a bicep cut, single joint for the elbow, wrist swivel. His fingers are articulated, and they're done in 2 separate pieces. He has articulation at the waist, a socket and hinge hip, thigh cut, knee joint, and a ball joint on the ankle. Now, like I said, his head does have articulation, but when you have the jacket on, you can't really move it too much. Not too much going on there. So we will just pop this off real quick. It hooks in to 2 pegs into his shoulders, and then you fit the mask down over the head. But the head is on a ball joint. Pretty good amount of movement out of that. There he is, naked. Since he only has the one accessory, we'll just look at that real quick. If you have the GC releases up to this one, you'll have all his weapons. So, he doesn't come with any, but there is that. Here's the jacket itself. Mask flips down, kind of has some silver eyes on there. And these little pieces flip up and down. And now it's ready to fly around and be all ghosty, which is pretty cool, although I pretty much just put these on and leave it, well, with this form at least, since he doesn't really change into his other ones like Musashi and all those. I'll put this on off camera. Take a look at his box here. It's got a picture of the figure, picture of the suit from the show, bunch of Japanese, GC13, picture of the jacket change gimmick, another picture of the figure, and then here on the back just shows some figure shots, and then it also shows Spectre and Necrom's coats on this body. Definitely like this box. It's simple, but it does the trick. You can put the figure and the coat back in there very easily, which is always nice, I think. So I initially decided not to get this figure in June. I had all the GC, except for the premium Bandai one, but all the GC releases up to this one. And I thought, when I get the figure arts, I'm not going to display this guy anymore. I'm just going to put him in a box and he's going to collect dust. So I decided to probably just pass on him. However, when I found out that Drive, his Type Trideron figure arts, was going to be premium Bandai, I was like, oh shit. Because I don't normally get the premium Bandai figures since I don't live in Japan. I have to either do aftermarket or a middleman. The prices can be crazy. I really can't see spending any more than about $60 on a 6-inch figure. And I mean, like, I saw Lord Baron on a website the other day for $90. That's outrageous. I'd love to have that figure, but I really can't justify spending $90 even on a really cool figure arts. So I figured that more than likely Mugen Tamashii figure arts was probably going to be a premium Bandai. And when I saw that it was, on sale for $13 nonetheless, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and get this guy. Try to have everyone's default and final forms as far as Kamen Riders go. So it seemed like a good buy to me at the time, and I still think it is. He's a solid figure. His translucent body is a little weird to me. It's not like that in the show, and I am a show accuracy kind of guy, but still a nice looking figure, and it does the trick. He's gonna, fill that hole in my display. So if you've been thinking about getting this guy, hopefully I helped you make up your mind. He is a solid figure. He's not figure arts level, obviously, but he is way less expensive. And like I said, it's very possible that the Mugen Tamashii figure arts is going to be premium Bandai. So I think he's a pretty good alternative. And like I said, even if you pay full price for him, I think he's only maybe $30. That's a lot cheaper than, $90. So hopefully, if you were thinking about getting this guy, I helped you make up your mind. I appreciate you watching, and until next time, YouTube.